This is August the 26th, 2013, and 12 years ago, I was interviewing this lovely young little tiny girl as she started to school.
Dillman Elementary School, where a lot of excited boys and girls have just completed their first day of school ever on August the 21st, 2001. And are you one of those girls that just completed? And you'd never been to school before today, right?
Yeah.
How'd you like it?
Good.
Good. What's your name?
McKenna Dunham.
And McKenna, how do you spell that?
McKenna.
Well, you didn't need to go to school, did you, if you already know how to spell your name?
No.
How did you like your first day as a senior at Muleshoe High School?
It was great. We finally made it as the senior class, and we're looking forward to seeing what this year has for us.
Did you think you'd ever be a senior?
Yeah, eventually.
And what is your name?
McKenna Dunham.
Did you learn anything today?
I don't know.
You don't know? Do you know everything okay? You do.
So, as a senior today, your very first day as a senior at MHS, what did you learn?
Probably how to fill out all the rules and regulation pages.
Oh my. Did it take a while?
Well,
What's your
a little
mom's
bit.
name?
Denise Dunham.
And what does she do?
She irons.
She irons. And do you help her? Huh? Do you like to iron? That's pretty hard work, isn't it? Hot and messy. Uh-huh. And did she iron what you've got on?
Yes.
She did. Is she a good ironer? And does she do anything but iron?
She cooks.
She cooks. What's the thing that she cooks that you like best?
Macaroni and cheese.
Do you still like macaroni and cheese, though?
Of course.
Macaroni and cheese, McKenna.
You put cheese in it and then
In what?
milk.
In milk. Okay, cheese goes in milk. And what else?
The macaroni.
The macaroni. Where do you get macaroni?
Bit. And who is your mother?
Denise Dunham.
And what does she do?
She teaches second grade here at Muleshoe ISD.
And what does she make that you like the most?
I don't know. I'm not real picky. I like it all.
Boy, that's the kind of child to have.
What's Daddy's name?
Michael Tatum Dunham.
And what does he do? Iron too?
He works on the tractor. Now he got a new job.
Does he? Do you know where that is?
He by my old house.
By your old house? He works by your old house? Uh-huh. And does Mother work besides iron and cook?
She works here at the school.
Oh, she works here at the school at Dillman?
Yeah.
So does she teach?
She teaches. Yeah.
She does. And do you know what grade she teaches?
First grade.
The first grade.
What's your daddy's name?
Michael Dunham.
And what does he do?
He's a crop adjuster.
What do crop adjusters do?
I wouldn't know.
Adjust crops.
Yeah, I guess.
And do you have any brothers or sisters?
I got one little baby sister and one little brother.
One baby sister. And how young is she?
She's,
How many weeks? Months?
I don't know.
2 weeks? She's a half a month, isn't she? Were you excited when she was born?
Yeah.
And what's her name?
Keely Renee.
How pretty. And were you glad she's a girl?
Yeah.
What are you going to teach her to do?
I don't know.
You don't know? Well, what about your brother? What's his name?
His name is Michael Dagan. His name is Dagan.
Dakin. Uh-huh. Do you know how do you spell that? No. Uh-huh. You'll learn in kindergarten, won't you? And how old is he?
He's 2.
2 years old and 2 weeks old. Your brother and sister. That's neat, isn't it? And how old are you?
5.
5 fingers, so you're the big sister, right?
And what about brothers and sisters?
Yes, I have a younger brother, Dillman Dunham, and a younger sister, Keely Dunham.
What grades are they in this year?
Keely is in 7th grade, and Dillman is a
What
freshman.
do you and your brother like to play together?
He likes to play horses, and I like to play baby dolls and Barbies.
Oh, I see. That's wonderful. Do you have a favorite baby doll?
Yeah,
Which one is it?
the one that Santa Claus brought me.
Oh, last year? Does she have a name?
Mm-mm.
What color hair does she have?
He doesn't got no hair.
Oh, she doesn't have no hair. No hair.
What do you and your brother like to do together?
We usually just run around town and hang out with groups of friends.
Now that your sister is much, much older, what do the two of you like to do?
Well, we usually fight about what of mine she takes out of my chores.
Should I give her equal time?
Did your mother tell you this morning or yesterday before this first day of school, now don't do something? You know, like don't run in the hall, or did they tell you not to do something? No?
Yes.
Or what did they tell you not to do?
Don't eat so fast.
Don't eat so fast.
Well, I know before you went to school, on the first day ever in your life, your parents had to give you instructions. But what about now as a senior? Before you went to school, did they tell you what not to do or what to do?
Don't be late, I guess.
That's a good one, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, in the lunchroom today for lunch.
I got to eat chocolate milk to drink.
Chocolate milk to drink.
Mhm.
Was that the most important thing?
It came down. It went in the little plate with like a bowl.
Like a bowl?
Mhm.
Golly, I don't know what it was.
It was like a rectangle.
Like a rectangle, the bowl was.
Mhm.
And was it plastic?
No.
No. Did you like it?
Mhm.
You did. Did you eat fast? You did what they told you to do.
What did you eat at lunch today?
I had a salad.
In the lunchroom?
Yes, ma'am.
This morning, early when you got up, were you a little bit nervous?
No.
You weren't. You were excited to come. You liked this.
Oh, were you
That's
nervous
wonderful.
when you went to school on your first day as a senior?
No, I was excited to start
That's
off my senior
wonderful.
year.
Who is your teacher?
Miss Stanley.
Who are your teachers and what are you taking this year?
I have advanced animal science with Miss Loera, and then I'm taking dual credit college algebra through SPC, and then I have music appreciation with Miss Mason, and I also take her choir class. I also have digital design with Miss Gresham. I have athletics with Coach Gorman.
Now, will you be playing basketball?
And was there
Yes.
anybody in your classroom that you knew already?
Yeah.
Who was it?
Emma.
And did you all play together? What did you all play?
We played blocks.
I guess you knew about everybody at school, but who are some of your friends?
DonAnn Rempe, Kaylee Lovell, Caitlin Gable, Bailey Bells.
And,
The list goes
what
on.
was the thing you liked best about the whole first day of school today?
It was coloring.
You like coloring? What did you color?
I colored a bus.
A bus. Did you color it red?
No, yellow.
Yellow. Of course you did. A yellow
What did you
school
like
bus.
most about your first day as a senior at Muleshoe High School?
I guess getting to see all my friends again.
That's always fun, isn't
You
it?
don't ride the bus, do you?
No.
How did you get to school today?
I drove myself
In what?
a Ford truck,
What model? What year?
2001.
And, so, do you have any grandparents? You know what grandparents are? Like your mama or your daddy's parents, your daddy's mama and daddy, and your mama's daddy and mama. Those are grandparents. Like grandmother or grandfather, granddaddy, grandmama. Do you have some?
Yeah.
What is their names?
I got my nanny is
Nanny.
my daddy's mom.
Oh, Nanny is your daddy's mom. Well, what do I call her? What do other people call her?
She calls her Nadine.
Nadine.
Yeah.
Okay. And you got some more?
My mama, my grandma, that's my mommy's mama.
Uh-huh. What do you call her?
I call her grandma.
Grandma. Uh-huh. And what do other people call her?
She calls her I don't know what they call her.
You don't know what they call her? What do you call Jack and Bobby Neal Dunham?
I call her Papa Jack and Nanny.
Papo, Jack, and Nanny?
Yeah.
And do they give you everything that you want?
Well, when I want chapstick, they let me have it.
Oh,
Tell
they
me
do.
about your grandparents. Who are they?
My dad's parents are Jack and Bobby Dunham.
And they live right here.
Yes.
I don't know.
Hey, that's a while, isn't it? Yeah. How long do you think it'll be before you have to make your own money?
I don't know.
How much is a lot of money? You know, if you could have everything you want, you could buy it with how much money, do you think? Would it be $1 or 50 cents or thousands of dollars or just hundreds? That's a hard question.
When you
isn't
grow
it?
up and you're big like mommy and daddy, what do you want to be?
I'm thinking of being a speech pathologist.
Wonderful. And so where are you planning on going to college next year?
Possibly tech, but I'm currently
You're gonna come back
undecided.
to school tomorrow
Yeah.
for your second day of school, right? Because you liked it so much. Well, thank you so much. And we're here at Dillman Elementary School talking with children who've gone to school for the first time ever. in their
12 years
lives.
ago, the Muleshoe High School graduates of 2014 started to school. And one of them that started to kindergarten right here in Muleshoe is hanging out with me in her bedroom right now. And we're going to interview her just like we did on August the 21st, 2001, the first day of school that year. But now, 12 years later, it's August the 26th,
We have a young
2013.
lady who went to school for the first time in her life. And what's your name?
DonAnn.
And what's your last name, DonAnn?
Rempe.
Rempe? Is it 2 words or 1 word, DonAnn? It's 2 words, isn't it? And what's all of this you've got on the front of that dress? What does it say? Who you are? And did you ride the bus today?
Yes.
Oh, I bet it tells us that what bus you ride and where you're going and everything in that. Oh, and it's just stuck
What's
on there
your
with
name?
tape.
DonAnn Rempe.
Is it 1 word or 2?
It's Mama's
It's
name.
1.
Dana.
Dana works where?
At the hospital.
At the hospital. What does she do there?
She types.
She types. Can you type? Does she type on the computer?
Yes.
Do you all have a computer at home?
We just have 2
Do
computers.
you? Do you have one in your classroom? At school?
What's your mother's name?
Dana Rempe.
And what does Dana do?
She is the secretary at Edward Jones.
So does she type a lot?
Sometimes.
But on the computer today.
Yes.
And how many computers do you have at your house? Do you have any?
Yes, I think we have 2.
Daddy's name.
Keith.
And what does Keith do?
I don't know.
You don't know. Does he make a lot of money?
Um,
And what do you do with that money, DonAnn?
Nothing.
And what about your daddy? What's his name?
Keith Rempe.
Keith Rempe. Did your mama cry this morning when you went off to your senior year at Muleshoe High School?
No, she wasn't that sad.
Do you remember 12 years ago, did she cry on your first day of school?
I can't remember.
You don't remember that far back.
When you went to school early this morning, were you a little bit scared? No, you didn't cry?
No.
Did Mama cry? No. You were happy?
Now, this year, what are you taking and who are your teachers?
I'm taking a college algebra class online, and I'm taking a college music appreciation class with Miss Mason, the choir teacher. What else am I taking? I'm taking a digital design class with Miss Gresham. I'm taking choir, athletics, government. I think that's all.
An English class?
No English this year.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I think
So
that's
all your English is behind you.
Yeah. Did a college English last year, so.
Uh-huh.
And
Wonderful.
what's your teacher's name?
Miss Clapp.
Mrs. Clapp. Did you like school today? What did you do?
I made pictures.
You've got sisters. How many?
2.
2 sisters. Have they told you anything about what it's like to be a senior at Muleshoe High School? Because both of them were at one time.
I'm not really a lot, just that it's to have fun, I guess.
I knew you were going to say that. Tell me your sisters' names and when they graduate from Muleshoe High School.
Shanna graduated in 2005, and Jennifer graduated in 2001.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And Shanna is married, so what is her name?
Her name, Shanna?
Uh-huh. Is she not the one married?
Oh, yeah. She's married to Bo Newwarner
And where do they live?
in Big Spring.
And where does Jennifer live?
She lives in
Do you have
Lubbock.
any
Uh-huh.
brothers?
No.
Do you have any sisters?
Yes.
How many?
2.
And what are their names?
Jennifer and Shanna.
And how old are they?
Shanna's 14. I don't know how old the other one is. Jennifer's older than Shanna.
Oh, maybe she's 17, do you think? Is she in high school?
Yes.
And
No.
No?
She's in a different school.
And,
And now Shanna's in high school.
oh, really? How exciting, isn't it? What do they tell you about going to school? They tell you anything? What?
Mm,
Do they think it was fun?
mhm.
They did. Uh-huh. Anything else that your sisters told you? What about, did Mama and Daddy tell you to obey or anything today?
Now, when you grow up big like your mama and daddy, what do you want to be?
I'm not real sure, but I've been thinking about interior design.
Uh-huh. So where would you like to go to college next year?
I think at Tech.
At Tech. Uh-huh. And you play basketball, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
And how's the team going to be this year for the Lady Mules?
I think we'll be pretty good. We're young, but
You know
I think we're
anybody in your
good.
classroom at Miss Clapp's?
Mm,
No? Everybody was new? Did you make a friend today?
mhm.
Who was it?
Her name is Keely.
Keely. Isn't that a pretty name? Uh-huh.
And I sat by her today.
Did you
And
really?
I know you made a friend your first day of school. What was her name back 12 years ago?
Keely Whitaker.
And did you make any new friends today?
No, I've known everybody for a while, so I've had the same friends.
So who do you enjoy as friends? Who are some of your friends, I guess I should say?
McKenna Dunham, Larry Adams, Kaylee Lovell, Caitlin Gable. Those are
You
some of
could
my
buy
friends.
Anything
Now-
you wanted to buy. Anything. What would you buy?
I would buy anything.
You would buy anything.
Had all the money in the world that you and your daddy made all that money, a lot of it. What would you want to do with it?
I don't know. Probably just.
Think about it. What would you want to do?
Probably. I don't know.
Splurge.
Yeah, probably splurge. Buy a new car or clothes.
Buy a new car. That's a good one. And clothes, yes.
Did you
And
have
so,
any books today? A reading book or anything? Uh-huh. So are you going to learn to read? Does Mother sometimes read to you?
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite story she reads?
Yeah.
What?
Teeny Witch.
Oh, what's it about?
One of them, I got 3 books of those.
3 of a series, uh-huh.
One of them were about school, her first day of school.
Oh, really?
And one of them were about their own vacations. Teeny Witch is going to spend a vacation with each one of them.
oh, and do you have a favorite book?
Probably the Hunger Games. One of the only books that I've been able to read all the way through in a while.
About a vacation this summer. Did you take one? Where'd you go?
To the mountains.
To the mountains. And what did you do in the mountains?
I played, but the first day I went to the Colorado, and I spent out in a hotel one day.
One day?
And then we went to the sand dunes, and then we went to a cabin.
Oh, how fun. What was the sand dunes like?
It had sand.
It had sand. I bet it did too. Was that the first time you had been to Colorado? Uh-huh. Was it cooler than Muleshoe? It was. That sounds good, doesn't it? It's been hot here this summer, hasn't it?
Did you take a vacation this summer?
Yes, we went to Hilton Head, South Carolina, to the beach.
Ooh, that was fun, wasn't it?
It was
Had you ever been there before?
No.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'd always wanted to go, though, so it was a lot of fun.
Well,
I
thank
bet
you
so.
so much, Miss Rempe, and I'm glad that you liked school so much. You're going to go back tomorrow, aren't you?
Yes.
Good. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Well, thank you so much on your first day as a senior at Muleshoe High School, DonAnn Rempe. 12 years ago, it was August the 21st, to be specific, the year 2001, we were sitting right in this same location on the first day of school in Muleshoe that
Gentleman
year.
who has just started to school this year. What's your name?
Eli.
And Eli? Is that what they call you? Uh-huh. Eli. And what's your last name?
Leal.
Leal.
Now, 12 years later, we're sitting in this location and we're talking with whom?
Eli Leal.
Eli Leal. And Eli, who are your teachers?
Have Mr. Thomason, Coach Westwood, Miss Lorera, and Coach Sturdivant.
Is that odd having Westwood as your teacher? I bet you can remember when he was a Muleshoe Mule.
Oh, yeah, it's very weird. I used to play airsoft gun war with him up and down the streets like we were just best friends, and now he's my teacher. So,
And he grew up on this same block across the street, Kenny Cornered, right?
yes, just right over on the
And
corner.
who is your teacher?
Miss Amboise.
And what did you think about starting to school? Was it exciting?
Uh-huh.
And are you enjoying it?
Uh-huh.
Have you learned anything, Eli? What have you learned?
The letter C.
The letter C. Oh, do you know any words that start with C? Can you think of one? Huh?
I don't remember.
It goes meow. What goes meow?
A cat.
Yeah, what does it start with?
C.
C, right. And so you can write the letter C now, can't you?
Mm.
Do you have a C in any part of your name? I don't think so either, do you? Can you spell your name yet?
Uh-huh.
How do you spell it?
Elias.
Very good, isn't that
This is
right?
now your senior year at Muleshoe High School, your very first day. What did you think about it?
It was different. I feel a little different. I look down where my little brothers and sisters are, and I've gone all through that, and I'm already starting this last phase in school.
Did you ever think you'd get this far?
I knew it would be a while, but now that I look back at it, it's gone
And
pretty fast.
Tell me about your daddy. What's his name?
Sergio.
Oh, and you've got a cat coming right back here. What color is your cat?
Black.
What's your cat's name?
Jasper.
Jasper. Jasper the black cat. And do you have any more cats?
What's your dad's name, Eli?
Sergio Leal.
And do you have any pets?
At the moment, I don't.
You don't, huh? No cats anymore.
No cats. We got rid of those a long time ago.
And what about Mama's name? What's her name?
Tracy.
Tracy. And what does Tracy do?
She cleans the dishes and stuff.
She cleans the dishes and stuff. And does she keep them real good and clean?
Uh-huh.
Do you ever help her clean the dishes?
Mm-mm.
You
Well, what's your mother's name?
Her name's Tracy Leal.
What does she do?
I'm pretty sure she's still washing the dishes.
Do you ever help her?
Yeah, sometimes.
Are you being truthful?
No, not really.
What do you do?
I help her with Luke.
With Luke. Now, who is Luke?
Him.
Oh, is he over there? Is that your baby brother?
Uh-huh.
And how old is Luke?
5 months.
5 months old. My goodness gracious. He's a big brother, isn't he? 5 months. And how old are you?
5.
You're 5 years and he's 5 months. And have you got any more brothers?
Jesse.
Well, what's his name?
Jesse.
And Jesse's how old?
2.
2. And have you got any more brothers? No more brothers. So there's Luke and Jesse and Eli, right? And any sisters? Huh?
Over there.
You've got a big sister over there?
Uh-huh.
Peyton show big sisters and little brothers. And what is your big sister's name?
Alyssa.
Alyssa's how old?
7.
7. So she's in school, isn't she? What grade is she in?
2nd grade.
What are your brothers and sisters' names?
My older sister, her name is Alyssa. Then I have a younger brother, Jesse, and another younger brother, Luke. And since the last video, we've added on to our family, and Grace is here now.
And what are their ages?
Alyssa is 19, Jesse is 14, Luke is 12, and Grace is 10.
And your mom and dad are here. And how old are they? I'm just kidding. How old are you?
I'm 17 years old, and I turn 18 in 2 weeks.
Well, happy birthday in advance.
Thank you.
He helps my mom clean the dishes.
He helps your mama clean the dishes. Isn't that a great daddy? Does he do anything else? He doesn't work anywhere?
The tortilla factory.
The tortilla factory. Do you ever help him? How do you help him at the tortilla factory?
I help him get the dough balls and then I put them on the machine.
Oh, you do. And on that machine, do they cook? Do they, and what do they make? What kind of tortillas do they make?
Flour.
Flour tortillas, and what other kind?
Corn tortillas.
Very good.
What does your dad do?
He owns Leal's Tortilla Factory.
Do you ever help him?
On occasions, I try to go up there during the summers and help him as much as I can.
What do you do there for him?
I stack. I help put the boxes up from the chips, and I take tortillas off the machine. And I tend to eat tortillas off the machine quite a bit too.
I would too. They're good, especially right off the machine. And what about what products do they make there at the Leal's Tortilla Factory?
They make the corn tortillas, the flour tortillas, and the seasoned and salted chips.
And when you grow up big like Mama and Daddy, what do you want to do?
I don't know.
When you grow up, what are you going to be?
I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Well,
I'm
now,
still not
does
for
Daddy
sure.
do anything besides help Mother wash the dishes and make flour and corn tortillas at the tortilla factory? Does he ever preach?
He preaches.
He preaches too. Where does he preach?
At the church in Muleshoe.
At the church in Muleshoe. And what does he preach about, Eli?
God.
He preaches about God. Isn't that wonderful? That's
Oh, you know,
wonderful.
Eli, your dad does more than just work at the tortilla factory. What else does he do?
He preaches on Sundays and occasionally still helps my mom with the dishes.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. Where does he preach?
St. Clement's
Do you think
Church.
you and Alyssa could sing a song for me? Do y'all know any songs? Huh? No? Do you? Come here. Do you know a song? You do. Come here and turn around. What song do you know? Huh?
My tissy.
What is it? Huh? Well, oh, just nothing. Do you know Rock Around the Clock? You do. Well, sing it for me. Oh, that was good, wasn't it? That's the silent song.
Do you think you and Alyssa could sing a song for me?
No.
No. I bet Jessie could. Jessie, could you sing a song? That's the silent song.
My
You're Eli. Is he nice to you?
Mhm.
What do you all play together?
bash.
What?
Mm.
Racing? Mm-hmm. Do you have a bicycle or a what are those things called?
Scoodles.
Scooters. You have several scooters. Are they fun?
Mhm.
Have you ever stumped your toe or scraped your knee?
Mhm.
I bet so. Yeah.
Mine, not mine.
Did you scrape your knee? You didn't? No, you're
Who
real
is this
careful.
sitting over here?
That's my older brother, Eli.
Is he nice to you?
Not really.
You're honest.
And what about your favorite food?
Macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese. Not tortillas, pardon me.
I like tortillas.
You do?
What's your favorite food?
Definitely Mexican
Too
food.
good. Say, I like Leal's tortillas.
Yeah.
And can you say for me, Jessie, I like Leal's tortillas?
I like Leal's
You
tortillas.
like- well, how do you make macaroni and cheese?
I don't know.
You don't know? peanut butter sandwiches, Mama says? You like that? Yeah. Do you put butter or jelly on it? Or you cook your own peanut butter and sandwiches? My goodness. Well, how do you do that? How do you make a peanut butter sandwich?
You get the peanut butter and then you smell it around.
Oh, do you put anything else on what do you smear it around on? Bread or crackers or pickles? On bread?
Cheese.
What about, could you put it on a tortilla? Have you ever done that? Or is it good? Of course, if it's a Leal's tortilla.
Can you cook Mexican food?
Not at all. I leave that one up to my dad and my mom.
In the kitchen. Macaroni and cheese?
No.
No. What?
Scrambled eggs.
Can you? Well, now tell me, how do you scramble eggs?
You break eggs and then you get a spatula and then you mix it up and wait until it gets hard.
Very good. And do you eat them? Huh? Have you ever eaten an egg sandwich?
No, ma'am.
Well, you can. Thank you for
Alyssa,
saying
can
no,
you
ma'am.
make Mexican food?
Well, I guess I should know better than I do, but I'm trying to learn.
Who's your teacher?
Miss Dunham.
Mrs. Dunham. And where does Miss Dunham live?
She lives across the street.
Well, that's nice. If you forget something or don't understand anything, you can just run across the street, right?
Yeah.
See her. And that's what grade are you in this year? What grade?
Second.
The second grade, and you're in kindergarten.
When did you graduate?
I graduated in 2012.
From Muleshoe High School?
Yes.
And so what did you do after that?
I went to WT and I completed my freshman year. And
so I guess you can't walk across the street and see your teacher again as you used to when you were little.
nope, I wish it was that easy still.
And who's your teacher?
Miss Ambrose.
Miss Ambrose. Now, who are some of your friends that you play with, Eli, at school? Turn around so they can see you.
Emma
Emma,
and Jordan
Jordan,
and Isaac
and Isaac, and anybody else?
and McKenna and Alexandra.
Oh, you've got a lot of friends. Any more?
Um,
No. And what do you all like to play most?
Color.
Who are some of your
And
friends?
what?
There's Nathan Stanford, Austin Ross, Matthew Dickerson, Britton Bell. I'm friends with McKenna. She lives across the street. Johnny DeBruin. And there's quite a bit more, but can't think of them off the top of my head.
I understand. What do you all like to do together?
We just like to go out, hang out. We go spotlighting every now and then, and we just
Whoa, what's spotlighting?
you just go in the back of our friend's Jeep, shine the spotlight, and shoot rabbits.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
What's your favorite color?
Yellow and blue.
Yellow and blue. That makes a pretty combination, doesn't it? Yellow like the daisies in the yard, and blue like the sky that God made, right? And can you think of anything else that God made beside the sky? Bubble gum, yeah. Did he make you? He made you special.
What are your
didn't he?
favorite colors now?
I'd probably say red and blue, and black and white, just because I live in Muleshoe, and that's.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that. Well, blue is like the sky. And what else can you think of that God made?
My family. That's the first thing that comes to
Why do
mind.
you have to go to school, Eli Leal?
To weed.
To read. Can you read yet? So you better go back tomorrow.
Why do you have to go to school, Eli Leal?
Get my education so I could be successful in life.
Favorite story? What is it?
I don't remember.
You don't remember.
What's your favorite book now?
I Am Third.
What is it about?
It's about Gale Sayers, the Chicago Bears running back. He puts himself behind God and his family, and that's where the name of the book comes from.
I Am Third.
Yes. Okay. Do you have some grandparents? Who are they?
My Mimi and my Poppy.
Do you know what other people call them? Where do they live? What town do they live in?
Sherman.
In Sherman? Uh-huh. Well, what are their names? Jana and Ed Bird. Can you remember that now? And Jim and Carolyn what? Tolan. Did they live in Sherman too? Yeah, they live in Sherman too. Who else?
My Boba and Boba.
Now what do I call them?
Alma and Jessie.
And what's their last name?
Leal.
Just like yours? Isn't that nice? What's your daddy's last name?
Leal.
Really? And your mama's last name?
Leal.
Isn't that special? Everybody's name Leal?
Do you have any grandparents?
Yes, I do. I have my Mimi, my Nana and Papa, and my
Now,
Boba.
why do you think you go to church? Do you know?
To learn about God.
That is right, isn't it? That is really nice that you go to learn about God, because He's a very special person in our lives.
Why do you go to church?
To worship God and listen to my dad preach.
Now, tell me about school. Do you eat in the lunchroom? And do you do you like the food that they serve in the lunchroom? Do you? Well, what kind of things do they have in the lunchroom?
Peanut butter and jelly and
You like that then? Anything else?
I don't remember.
You don't remember. What's your favorite drink that they have?
Milk.
Milk. That's good. Do you like milk? You like to drink milk. What about chocolate milk? Do you drink chocolate milk?
Like
sometimes?
that they serve.
I'd probably say their best lunch is the chicken nuggets
And do you drink milk?
every day.
Chocolate milk?
That's my favorite.
So, you think you'll keep going to school and keep learning?
Do you think you'll keep going to school?
I do plan on it. I plan on getting my education in college and find a career that I like to do.
Where do you think you'll go to college?
I'm not real sure yet. Probably somewhere pretty close to the family.
That's good. Now, Jesse, do you think you'll start to school?
Well, today was my first day to be in high school. And this is the first year me and Eli have actually been in the same school.
The first time ever that you and Eli have been in the same school building.
Yes.
So is that nice, or does it have some drawbacks?
Well, it's nice because I just get to see my brother in class.
This is Eli Leal, and he is 5 years old, right? And this is his little brother Jesse, and he is 2 years old, right? And you're going to go to school someday, aren't you, Jesse? That's good. And you're going to teach him, though, aren't you, before he goes, about how important it is to learn. Well, thank you so much for talking to us after your first day at school.
We have been reenacting a scene we did 12 years ago at this very same location in front of Sergio and Tracy Leal's home. It was August the 21st, 2001, but today is August the 26th, 2013, and it's the first day of school in Muleshoe and the first day for Eli Leal to be a senior.